started going to the gym at the end of COVID, right? So the moment the bans were lifted and we could return back to the gym, I took my exercise seriously. But that was because something happened. So I had gone home to left my place of work and gone home to visit my parents. And I walked into the house. My siblings are all excited. They're jumpy. They're happy to see me. My mom is excited. And then Popsy walks out of the room and sees me. I was just about to sit down. And he goes, "Who is that? Why are you so fat? What kind of fat is that? What are you eating in that place that you're so fat?" And that really didn't go well with me because, I left my job. I traveled from a different state to come home and be with you and spend quality time with my family. And this is how you welcome me home. And that was very embarrassing. I found myself struggling to walk up the stairs at home, even in my place of work. When I was walking up the stairs, I would always pant. You see me. And my dad, being a fitness oriented person, saw the danger that I was not seeing. Because in that moment, I was overweight. It was affecting my sleep, it was affecting my productivity, it was affecting how I felt about myself, and most importantly, it was affecting my ability to get work done. I was overweight. And if you've been in Uyo, a place called Uyo in Nigeria is a state that you should go retire to when you're done, you're spent and you just want to move to retirement home. It's a very serene environment to have that kind of thing. Food is cheap, the people are amazing, it's so calm and cozy, it's a beautiful environment, it's a beautiful state. So I was there for 2 years and I got up to, I think, about 1890 kg. Yes. But what that shout, that embarrassment that Popsy gave to me, did for me was that all through the duration I stayed at home, in my family house, I would wake up in the morning and go try to jog, just do something, because he would not keep quiet about it. He would open my door and ask me, "Have you exercised today? What are you eating? Don't eat too much," all of that. Yes, it was embarrassing. I'm not going to lie about it. But that took me down the hill to growth, which is why on today's Navigate with Nancy episode, my topic is the audacity of growth. You see, oftentimes when people say growth, I'm aiming for growth, I don't think they understand what they're saying. And now, when I bring audacity and growth together, it looks as if I'm trying to supercharge a statement, because growth on its own means to increase, right? While audacity is to take very bold and very bold steps, do things that are very unusual, abnormal, even though, right? So how am I putting these two things together as a topic? I'll tell you. I'm doing that because it requires a conscious effort from you as an individual to grow. And at the end of this episode, I want you to sit down and think about the things I would have told you, because it's going to make the difference if only you would apply them. There are 3 principles I want to give to you today. And when I give you these principles, if you apply them, if you do so, you are going to get yourself from where you are to where you want to be. Back to my story. Between 2020 and now, I have been consistent at the gym since 2021. I started going to the gym by myself. I paid for the group, access, and I would get in there and I would do nothing. And I told myself the hard truth. I need a coach. So I stepped up my subscription and I, started paying for a personal trainer, right? So I have my meals planned. I have my routines planned. We have target areas we're working on. Okay, so we're working on your arms. We're working on your tummy, we're working on the legs, we're working on the back, on the shoulders. And I went from 90, I think, to 65 in 2 years. The audacity of growth. If you've ever tried to lose weight, you can attest to the fact that it is easier to gain weight than lose it, especially arm and tummy fat. Very easy to gain, very hard to lose. But I did all of that. And today I'm not talking to you about fitness. No, I'm talking to you about growing in your niche, in your industry, through a reprogrammed mind. But I'm leaving you 3 principles, and I think that you are ready to hear them. Principle number 1, own your message. Own your message. The first set of people that are going to underestimate, undervalue, ignore, and poke at whatever it is you say you know now are the people who knew you in the past. So you have your classmates, you have your neighbors, you have your family members, the extended family, your friends, people that have interacted with you before you got to this place where you are now, where you've transformed, where you've metamorphosed to. The first set of people you have to deal with are the people you call your friends. They're the people that know you. They're the people that are going to say, is that not the son of the carpenter in the village? What is it for me? Those people are the first set of persons you have to deal with, because they hold the gates to your past, and they would always want to introduce your present to your past. Change that analogy. So it's not a thing of when you see them, you want to hide. You're scared of, speaking in front of them because they know you know. Them knowing you becomes a testament of your journey. It does not become a glue to shut your mouth. Them knowing you becomes a testament of your journey, because when you talk about your experiences and how you came to this place where you are today, they are the people with the testimonials. I know him now. This boy that was living in our street, that his mom was selling this, I know him. That becomes your testimonial. So if you're at a point where that behavior from those people, that class of people is making you shut your mouth, I want you to rethink it. So for every time they question what you're doing, they want to let people know that you are nothing, that they know you down to the grassroots, you're going to turn that narrative by owning your message. Yes, he's correct. He's not wrong. He knows me. He knows me down to my family tree. He knows down to my ancestors. Yes, he does. But the reason why he is where he is and I am where I am is because I have taken the time to evolve into this person that I am now. So, as much as he has introduced you to my past, I want to introduce you to the person you're looking at today. Hello, my name is Nancy Musu. I'm a prolific master of ceremonies and high in demand digital marketing consultant, and I'm happy to connect with you today. What exactly are we here for again? Why are we having this conversation about my past? Do you need my services right now? Do you need the product that I have available? Why are we here? Can we focus on the why we are here? Or are you more interested in my past? If you are, please you can move aside and have a conversation with that person. Yes, he knows me. He's not lying. You must own that message to a point where it becomes your power. That the people who thought that because they have access to this past of yours, they would always use it to undermine your authority and your expertise. When they tell the story in spite, there will be someone in their audience to tell them that, oh, we know about the story. She already told us the story. He already told us the story. And I don't think it's a good thing to continue repeating the story. We already know it. Own your message. Own it. And when you own your message, you drive the narrative you want. The problem with leaving your message for other people is that they are going to give the narrative that they want. So that is why you would have a lot of materials on the internet about celebrities, because everybody has an opinion about them. Do not allow opinions of other people lead. Drive the narrative you want for your product, for your service, for yourself, for your brand, for what you're building. First principle, own your message. The second principle, pay the price. I like to tell you that when you are in the process of owning your message, you must be careful about always introducing yourself to the world, reintroducing yourself to the world. Yes, you've known me for the past 10 years as this. Now I am this. This is who I am now. So you must have that message that introduces you to every audience you meet until they begin to identify you as what you have evolved, what you have grown to. And that takes audacity to do. All right? Second point, pay the price. The second principle. A friend of mine said, growth will cost you. Growth will cost you more tomorrow than it will cost you today. And I agree. I'll just give you an example with basic things. I wanted to get a laptop in December, and I just told myself, you know what? I'm going to close my eyes and get what I really want, because the prices were over the roof. And I found a laptop around 1,800 at a time, and I got that. In January, the very next month, the same laptop I bought for 1,800 had gone to 2,500 just because of inflation in my home country. Nothing else changed. They did not add anything to the same laptop. They did not remove anything to the same laptop. It's still the same MacBook Pro, the same series I wanted to buy. Nothing added, nothing removed. Inflation just cost that. So the price I'm asking you to pay today is very cheap, because the more you delay, the more expensive it becomes to pay the price. What are some of the prices you may have to pay? You may have to get a personal trainer, because you know what? You know your health is under attack due to your lack of exercise, right? You want to pay for a course. Why? Because you know that as much as this comes easily to you, you don't have any training on it. You want to go to a strategy session and say, Nancy, I want to come to one of your strategy sessions. I need somebody to, give me the bird's eye view of what I've been doing. Please pick this apart. Let's bring it together. Let me know exactly what I'm supposed to put in for time. Pay the price. If you need to start waking up at 5 a.m. so that you can go get your workouts done, so you can go get your morning runs done before you do the school run, before you go to work, pay the price. If you need to start going to bed early, as early as 8 p.m., 9 p.m., you're in bed because you have to be up at a certain time so that you can be productive with the earliest hours of the mornings that are in line with your hormones and your body system. Pay the price. I don't know what the price is for you. Do you need to go back to school? Do you need to take a master's? Do you need to take an online certification? Do you need to join a community? Do you need to join a paid program? Do you need to buy something? Pay it. It is cheaper to pay that price today than it will be tomorrow. Pay it. Pay the price. And if this price I'm asking you to pay involves actually paying money, paying a premium, pay it. Save up that money and pay it. Why? When you pay premium, you just get the audacity to charge a premium. It's a given. There's an amount of money you pay. Your brain will unlock to ideas because you paid it. Pay the price. That is the second principle of growth. The third principle of growth that I want to give you this evening: set yourself up. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes, okay? Set yourself up. There are so many talented people in the world. So many. Like, I interact with some people and the things they say, I'm like, are you the one talking? Because their mind is beautiful. They have experience. They've worked in a sector for so long. They have all the book knowledge. Anything you can research, you can find online. They know it. But do it is the problem. That's the problem. Just do. And this is what separates winners from losers: the ability to do. So as you're owning your message, as you're paying the price, set yourself up. Put out that program. Put out that piece of content. Organize that program. Put out that flyer. Send the mail. Ask for the collaboration. Ask for the support. Ask to speak at that event. Ask to coach there. Ask, 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 ask. And if you get no, no is feedback. It does not kill anybody. You must grow a tough skin and set yourself up. Have you ever seen fire burning and you just passed like there was nothing there? Have you ever done that? No? Why? It is fire. It commands attention. Set yourself up. And now, in the past, we have to go to a TV station, go to a radio station, we have to pay for banners, and we have to pay for billboards. But now, you can pick up your device and open a social media account and set yourself on fire. Set yourself up. That awesomeness, that beauty, that glory, let people experience it from their rooms, from their offices, because there's a platform like YouTube, there's a platform like Instagram, there's a platform like Facebook, like LinkedIn, where you can set yourself up and show up consistently for people to see you, to know you, to like you, and to trust you. But I understand, because all of these things take audacity. But the thing about audacity is that it's a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger you get. 2 years ago, I could not carry 40 kg for my squats. Today, I do 40 kg. Some years ago, I could not do an hour on the treadmill. Today, I do more than that. Some years ago, I couldn't do 10,000 steps in a day. When I commit to it now, I do it. Why? A little in every day. A little in every day. It feels like nothing is moving, but my life was changing. I look at the weights. Whenever I go on holidays and I come back, I know I'm going to add some kg. But the funny thing, when you're eating that food, it doesn't feel like you're adding anything, because it's a little here, a little there. Oh, let's go for dinner. Okay, you know what? I'm hungry. Let me just eat something at 8 p.m. And your tummy is getting big. But because it doesn't just protrude, you don't know. It's the same thing for audacity. A little here, a little there. Oh, this decision today, I made it by myself. I trusted my mind and I said no to that offer because it didn't feel good. A little there. Oh, I sent this email asking to speak at that event. A little there. Oh, I just signed up for this course. It's a free course, but I want to commit to it. I want to finish it in 7 days. A little there. Okay, so I finished the free course and I saw this course that I think is an upgrade to that. So I'm going to pay $50 for access. A little there. And little by little, you build audacity. So one day you are going to sit in your house and you're going to pay $1,000 for a digital product, and you will not be moved because you have built audacity for growth. I hope this helped you, and I hope that you take your growth seriously. That when I meet you, you would introduce yourself fully as your present self, despite whatever anybody else is saying. I'm rooting for you, and I'm always in your corner. Cheers to growth.